Live on Sky Sports 1, available in HD and now on Sky Go. OK, well, let's head over to the Santiago Bernabeu and join our commentators Terry Gibson and John Driscoll.
Well, thank you and welcome along to the Bernabeu as the two titans of Spanish football square up again at the start of a new season. It's 100 days since they last met and Barca knocked Real out of the Champions League. That was the last of last season's 5 Clásicos in which 4 Real Madrid players were sent off. They managed just 3 goals in those games. As Barca won the 2 big trophies of League and Champions League, the one consolation for Real Madrid came in the Copa del Rey success at the Mestalla in April. Been a very bright start. It was attacked by Sergio Ramos and the shot came from Xabi Alonso. Didn't even actually go out of play. It's good work by Benzema. Very positive from the Frenchman. Cadera tried to get it back to him. And desperately away by Mascherano for Barcelona. Barcelona have won the Spanish Super Cup more than anybody else. It was Messi on Pepe. There's Di Maria with the shot. And Victor Valdez is happy to see it go wide. And they finally sold Caceres, who has been away on loan anyway, and Enrique's gone to Brazil on loan for another season. Here's Ronaldo for Real Madrid. Little trick, give himself a little bit of space. And a good-looking cross towards Benzema! What a save by Victor Valdez!
Smashing play from Real Madrid. Great centre-forward play from Benzema. Pulls away to the fullback Adriano, the smallest player on that part of the pitch there. He pulls away from Abidal. It's a clear chance for Benzema. He doesn't really get a clean head on it. Adriano does just enough to deny him the power, but a wonderful save from Valdez.
Another chance for Real Madrid. It was Sergio Ramos had to wait a long time for it to drop. Really, really good start here by the home side.
Certainly got the home crowd behind them, haven't they? They've given them something to cheer on.
Now David Villa. Played by Sergio Ramos. Di Maria. This is the contrast of styles. Look how quickly Real Madrid attack. And they played it through to Ozil! And there's the opening goal of the season. It's Mesut Ozil. Wonderful play by Benzema. They carved Barcelona open and the Bernabeu erupts.
Well, it's a massively important goal because Real Madrid have definitely started off by far the better team. If it was Barcelona that struck first, it would have dented the confidence. But it's not. It's Real Madrid. It's Karim Benzema who's been a smashing opening period to the game. Lays it on a plate for Mesut Ozil. And the finish. It's an accomplished finish. And the young German player, Victor Valdez, does his best. Rushes out. Ozil shows great presence of mind just to find the corner of the goal. He's under pressure from Seydou Keita. An excellent finish.
Well, there's still intense speculation about Real Madrid bringing in more strikers. I think Karim Benzema would be within his rights to say they don't need another striker. They've got Gonzalo Higuain on the bench tonight. They've got Callejon who can, if necessary, play as a striker as well. And Benzema had a good record, went fit last season. He played well.
Very much so. Yeah, it was a tough season for him. I don't think he had complete trust of Jose Mourinho. But the relationship was built along that season last year.
Here's Ronaldo, and a test again for Victor Valdez.
Certainly Real Madrid set up a fierce old pace right from the first minute. And that is the method, that is the way to try and stop Barcelona. It helps when you've got wonderful players as well, which Real Madrid have, to try and cause some problems when you're in possession of the ball. Can they maintain this tempo right throughout the 90 minutes? Of course, it's a two-legged affair as well, we mustn't forget that.
Concern here for the head injury to Eric Abidal. Let's have a look again. undoubtedly a high boot from Cadell. Look at that.
Certainly athletic play from Cadell, isn't it, but dangerous. I think it just brushed against the side of the face of Abidal.
Ozil to Benzema again. Didn't wait around carrying Benzema to be invited to shoot.
Looking really sharp at the moment. Gets it run across his body. Unleashes a left foot shot.
Gap actually stretched last season between the big two to 4 points. Here's Messi. A tip of the shoulder, and then the ball laid into the path of David Villa. And Villa goes for the corner. Oh, that is brilliant! David Villa with a stroke of genius. They've created next to nothing in this game. Messi to Villa. Villa arrows into the top corner.
Wonderful goal. Absolutely brilliant. I mentioned about the pace of Real Madrid had just dropped off slightly, allowing Barcelona a little bit more space in midfield to try and create a chance or two. It's an outrageous goal. It's not a chance. Messi dropped his shoulder, jinxed past Carvalho. This time Villa is in an onside position. 1-1 against Ramos, cuts inside. I think Casillas knows exactly what Villa's going to try and do. But he curls it, inch perfect, over the Real Madrid goalkeeper, into the side netting. An incredible strike from David Villa. Didn't deny anybody any sort of opportunity. It was a deflection off his own body that struck him on the arm.
There's a mistake, and here's Benzema. And a rapid recovery by Mascherano. Barcelona played themselves into trouble.
It's Carlos Puyol, last-ditch type challenge, isn't it? Massive hole in the centre of defence between Abidal and Mascherano. Decent first touch.
Good strength though by Sergio Ramos. Real Madrid again look for Benzema. And it comes to Mesut Ozil. And now to Ronaldo. And Ronaldo, power in that left-footed shot, but napped the direction.
And just stepped up the pace of the game, Real Madrid. Winning the ball back, getting it forward quickly. Good pass in Ozil into Ronaldo. Just a little bit too much elevation on the shot.
Is Messi, and still Messi, and Messi still, and Lionel Messi, oh wow, you can't hold him back. He's had the quietest 45 minutes that I can remember him playing, but up he pops, he makes one, he scores one, and Barcelona lead, despite the fact that Real Madrid have dominated this first half.
Yep, Real Madrid have created 4 or 5 good goal-scoring opportunities. They've stretched the Barcelona defence. But Barcelona, 2 attempts on goal, 2 chances, 2 goals. Messi's slightly fortunate, gets the rebound from Khedira. Khedira tries to make ground and make that last-ditch challenge. He jinks inside Pepe. There's a little bit of luck for Messi, but he shows determination. He holds off the white-shirted Real Madrid defenders and just clips it past Casillas, who hasn't had to make a save, but has had to pick the ball out of the back of net on 2 occasions tonight. Didn't think for 1 second there that Messi was going to miss.
100 goals in his last 2 seasons for Leo Messi. And he's off and running again. And so are Barcelona. And it's like the air has been taken out of the balloon at the Bernabeu Stadium. They've loved this first half, and then what a blow.
It's going to be a big half-time for Jose Mourinho, because his team deserve to be in the lead. They certainly don't deserve to be behind. They thought they played so well, they've put so much effort into that first half, and yet they still find themselves behind to Barcelona.
Well, what an opening to the season. Real Madrid have been the better team. I don't think you'll find too many dissenting voices in that. Mesut Ozil gave them the lead, and they deserved it at that point. They had all the pressure. Valdez made good saves, but back came Barcelona. A super goal by Villa, and right at the end, Messi made it 2-1. That's the way it stands at half-time.
OK, well, let's get back to the Bernabeu and join our commentators Terry Gibson and John Driscoll.
Welcome back. The last time that Real Madrid won a game against Barcelona was May 2008. They won the title that year, Real Madrid. They had the guard of honour from the Barcelona players. They haven't been able to overcome them despite all of the games they played last season, other than in the Copa del Rey success. They meet in the Super Cup. They don't often meet in the Super Cup, funnily enough, given the history of the two teams and the amount of success they've had. First substitution of the night. Real Madrid. It's an interesting one again in terms of the tactical setup this season. Welcome to the Bernabeu for Fabio Contrao. The corner comes in and it was met by Sergio Ramos, couldn't get any direction on it, and it's still in! And in comes Xabi Alonso from the edge of the penalty area to level the score. Not picked up, they couldn't get it clear, and a relatively rare goal, it must be said, for the Real Madrid midfield player. Alonso scores, it's all square.
Yep, I have to say a fair reflection of the play this evening. Ozil with the out-swinging cross, they put pressure on the ball. Ramos, Pepe, they try their best to keep it in the danger area. Pepe rolls it back to Xabi Alonso. Great technician that he is. He doesn't just blast the ball, he side puts it, he generates enough power. There's a slight deflection from Mascherano, takes it past Victor Valdez. And we see the delight of Jose Mourinho, who probably feels, in fairness, these teams should at least be on level terms.
He scored one goal last season. It was in the Cup against Murcia.
That was a good finish, because he could have just gone for power. Put his laces through the back of the ball. It was a measured finish from Xabi Alonso. Trying to find the corners, exactly what he did.
Yellow card for Alexis Sanchez.
Imagine it is.
The scorer of the equaliser, Xabi Alonso, and it's been headed across by Benzema. And Victor Valdez had got stuck right underneath it. Well, Pepe was lucky not to get a yellow card a short while ago. He will surely have to collect one now.
Collision between the two players, which led to Pepe getting sent off. There's no need for Ramos to get involved. It's a horrible challenge from Pepe. It's not the most intelligent piece of play that we've seen tonight. There's no way he was going to get the ball. I'm sure he clattered into Dani Alves. How much contact was made, I'm not sure. But there's enough there that's... He's running at full pelt. He's going to make that challenge come what may. It's reckless. There's no studs involved. It's not a high challenge. It's a poor challenge from Pepe, although he's raising his arms, asking why there is the concern.
Looked like he made his mind up to make that challenge on the 27th of April, I think, the day he got the red card.
You see the half chance from Benzema, poor goalkeeping from Victor Valdez.
Given away by Mascherano. Barcelona have given the ball away more tonight than we're used to them. More times than we're used to seeing them in a month. Here's Ronaldo. He's got Mesut Ozil in support. Ozil's a natural left-footed player. It's a lovely cross. Benzema couldn't direct it away from Victor Valdez.
He's done that really well all night. He's just pulling himself off into positions between the two central defenders. Ozil has got the skill level to pick him out with a cross.